Steven, a bit of a late welcome to Sunderland, but welcome nonetheless. How are you settling in?
Thanks. It's been good so far. The guys have been helpful. I know a few players before I came here, so that's also helping. But yeah, I've been enjoying the first few days here.
Who are the players you know? Is that just playing against them, or are there any you've played with?
Yeah, Jermaine, obviously, I played with him at Spurs. Lens, I know him from Amsterdam. Pat, and yeah, so that's it's good.
And obviously a manager that you know very well. You played the majority of your career under David Moyes.
Yeah, I've worked with him for so many years, and yeah, and I'm grateful that he's given me this opportunity to come to this club and yeah, to work with him again. It's always good to work under a manager that you know for so long. So it's good for me.
How did the move come about? What did you think when he gave you the phone call and said, "What do you think, Sunderland? Do you fancy it?"
No, yeah, I was back home, keeping fit, training with the guys back in Amsterdam, and yeah, my agent phoned me up and he said, "Yeah, do you fancy going to train for a few weeks at Sunderland?" And I said, "Yeah, why not? You know, I'm out of contract, so for me to train with a club in a professional environment is also helpful." And yeah, and he said to me, I want to see how fit you are because you haven't played a lot of games in the last 2 seasons." So I said, yeah, and yeah, that's how it came about.
Well, you looked pretty fit on Saturday. I don't expect you thought you'd get a chance that quickly, but you must have come on and really enjoyed your debut, barring the result.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I didn't expect it to happen so quick, but I've been working really hard the last couple of weeks to get fit, to get up to speed where the guys are. Obviously, I'm still running behind, but. Yeah, for me to come on in a derby game, it's always good, you know, to get the feel of the club, the supporters, the stadium, of course, and yeah, I enjoyed every minute of it. So happy, but also it wasn't a great result for us.
Obviously, a stadium that you've played at a lot of times before, I imagine.
Yeah, but it's different when you actually wear the colours of the club and to go out in front of so many supporters. You know, they all came out in big numbers so to support the team, and yeah, it was a good feeling for me.
Obviously, another game at home coming up on Wednesday, a cup game. A nice chance to build some momentum, isn't it? Get that first win of the season.
Yeah, definitely. We have to go in and just forget about the last result. It's for us. It's a new opportunity to make things right, and starting tomorrow will be a good step for us.
In a busy week, off to Southampton on the weekend, like you said, a nice chance for us to go away and maybe again carry on that momentum.
Yeah, definitely. You know, as soon as we get a first win, I think the confidence will come back in the team. We've got a young squad, a lot of injuries, so you know you need that for the young players to get the first win. They'll play with confidence as well, so you know it's a big game for us tomorrow.
Well, I'd say you've only played just over a half of football, but it is a very young squad at the moment. Do you feel that responsibility already, despite the fact you've only been here a couple of weeks?
Yeah, it's you know, coming in to so many young players around you, you're thinking, wow. Yeah, but it's good for me as well. I can always pass my experience on to the young boys to tell them to be calm. You know, under the circumstances we're in, we lost 2 games. You don't have to lose your head. You just have to keep going. You know, as long as you put a shift in, the hard work will pay off.
And I think, like most people, I imagine you've been quite impressed with the way they've adapted. Players like Lyndon Gooch, Duncan Watmore, doing really well, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's for them. It's a good opportunity, and I think they're doing quite well because you know a lot of experienced players are out, and for them to get this opportunity, they can only get better.
And obviously the perfect manager to do it under. I mean, I bet there's countless players that you've played alongside that David Moyes has helped bring through and helped turn into very good players.
Yeah, a lot of young players that he's given an opportunity to play. Jack is one of them. He knows all about it, and yeah, the manager believes in the young players. And as you can see, he played so many young players. Joe came on over the weekend, and it's a good opportunity for them. But like I said, they just have to believe and know that the win is not far away. So.